Good evening, everybody. Matrix here, and here's my watch list for March 27th. Okay, bringing in the futures real quick. We are gapping up a little bit, so slightly from the close. Today, overall, we had a doji day. Actually, the past 2 days, we had a doji day where the SPY just chopped up and down, and then we had a gap, and then chop up and down again. It's definitely a tougher way to trade for the SPY to bring out action like this. I mean, like we had a gap down yesterday and then it just chops in the sideways range, and then a gap up today and then chop again. So as you can see here on the SPY, I mean, we're gapping up a little bit above the close. I'm definitely going to anticipate a test of this 282 area. Okay, as you can see, a horizontal resistance over here. This 282 played really well here in the midst of March. Okay, we're getting back into this tight sideways range here where the volume really compacted until it kind of broke out. And basically, this is the range here I'm anticipating the market to go about tomorrow, right? As we're gapping up, expect a little rip out the gates, and from here, watch what it does, right? If it sets a double top or lower high from here, you can definitely short it back down. If it breaks out, no big deal. You can get out and change your bias. Wait for the retrace. If it holds here and starts showing signs of high or low, you can long here and run it back up. And then we have the next area of 283 and then 284, right? Same thing with the short side, right? If it come down to the 280 and it starts holding, then you can definitely long. I mean, today we had a little trend up near the close, right? So watch this trend line as well. I mean, yeah, definitely watch this trend line. If it dips out the gates and it starts holding this trend line, you can definitely take a small position, long it, and then ride it up. Anticipate a test of this 282 area, right? So that's how I see the market. It's hard to call. It's very tough to call. I mean, let's bring it back in. I mean, we have back-to-back doji days, right? So really indecisive market right now. So let's get on with the watch list. First up, I have ROKU. Now, ROKU is just on watch for now, as there is only 2 plays I'm looking for right now. Okay, as you can see, ROKU, we are currently stuck in this range of 65 and 63, right? Let me see, 63 and a half. Okay, so within this range here, I don't want to play it as it's deciding on what it wants to do. I mean, let's take a look at the action today, right? I was watching this all day, and I was watching the 65 area as it come down, pop, come down, pop. This is algorithm right here at its finest. Let me zoom in a little bit. Okay, this here as it pops up and sells off, pops up and sells off around the 65 area. Each pop, it's basically a massive seller accumulating shares on the sell. Okay, so each pop they sell a little bit, each pop they sell a little bit. They're selling for somebody. Okay, and finally, eventually, we see the 65 give up and it dumps, and then we have here the 63.50s area, okay, which I'm talking about. Same exact thing, but this is a buyer now, right? So each dip, it gets bought up. Each dip, it gets bought up. So we have an accumulation of buyers here at the 63.50s area, okay? Going into the daily chart, I want to mark off 63.50s real quick, right there, okay? And then also the 65, which is the 9 EMA right there. Okay, so we are looking at the support right here. I want to see the support snap through hard, retest, and then fail to get short. Or I want to see the 65 pop up and over, comes down and hold, and then long it. In between this stuff, I definitely don't want to play it. As you can see, there are buyers and sellers here. Very, very evident price action showing you there's algorithmic buying and selling here. So I don't want to be playing in the battleground between these two guys here. Wait until whoever wins, then play the game. I personally like it for the short. I mean, I really want to see it pop down, massive hard snap through, and then hold under, and then get short, because we have a lot of room down to the 60 area. And from here, I do anticipate some sort of a bounce. Okay, but 60 is a nice short target. As far as the long though, I mean, same thing. We have 67.5. Okay, so 67.5 here is a nice long target if it holds above the 65 area. So that's ROKU. It's going to be on the side watch until it makes one of these moves. Otherwise, I don't want to touch it. Next up, I have STNE. This is an IPO Stone Cold, and today's action is we have massive volume. We have a breakout here, okay, and we have a breakout of the 42.5 area, 43 area. So very evident, actually 42.5, I think. Let's see. Real quick. Oh, 43, yeah. So we have a breakout of the 43 area right there. Okay. See if I can zoom in a little bit. So right here, the high of this. Okay. And then also the closing price of this. But however, the stock did top out at 44.50 as well as 44. So what I want to see tomorrow is currently we're at 43.50, right? I want to see a dip to hold 43, and then if it holds, then I want to get long, anticipating the tap of this 44.50 here. If it gaps up and over 44, and it starts holding 44, the bias is definitely long. As you can see, 44 is a very key level, and I anticipate it to clear its 52-week highs from there. So I do like the stock for long. Okay. Watching these levels 44, 44.5, and 43. Could also watch 42.5, but then that would be a little bit too much to the downside, in my opinion. I mean, for it to be a nice clean breakout, it needs to dip and hold here. Today, late day, it already made a hard dip, and as you can see, it got sucked right back up. Basically, short sellers covered. And from here, we got some algorithmic buying here, close to the end of the day. So a dip, a rip, a dip, a pop, dip, pop, dip, pop. And then definitely seeing buyers here at the 43. So as long as the buyer still remains here at the 43, I want to long from the 43. Okay, so STNE. BABA is next up. BABA, very interesting day. Okay, I like BABA to. I'll be watching the support of 177 here. Okay, so marking off 177. As you can see today, it sold off and then it started bouncing from here. 177 is also a very key support area. Let's mark off here. 177, as you can see. So it did bounce off 177 today. If 177 snaps through hard and stays under, there's definitely a magnet to 175 here, or 175, 175.25. So I do like that idea. Okay, but we do see that late day it got bought right back up around the 330 area. Okay, so there could be buyers here. Don't want to short it, the weakness, unless it snaps through, retests, and then fails. Aside from that resistance, I'm looking at 178.5. Oh, actually, yeah, 178.5 and 179 is what I'm watching for. So right here at 179, mark that off. Okay, So zoom in a little bit on the daily chart. You can see there is a prior support now becomes resistance. Also, this candle's high here at 179. So anticipating a pop into 179. And from there, we'll see what happens. If it holds above 179, I do like it for the long and ride back up. Aside from that, that's pretty much BBBY. Okay. And finally, we have BBBY. It's one of today's misplay, in my opinion. I was watching this on the side. Now, I was studying the BBBY action. I mean, very easy chart read. Okay, first of all, they had news causing this major gap up, right? First of all, this is a very downbeaten chart. It's a piece of shit, in my opinion. All right. Second of all, I noticed that nobody wants to buy above 18 here. As you can see on 18, nobody wants to pay any more money above 18. So 18, key resistance level. Okay. As we're coming down here and marking off levels, the 1750 was very key, right? As today it popped into the 1750 and then it played around and then it made VWAP, right? So it kind of dip held, eventually it snapped, and now when it retests, it failed the 1750, right? So I'll be watching 1750 for a retest and fail again. Okay, this is a key level here at 1750. Okay, also a level at 1740. Okay, 1740 is a pre-market high, so I'm going to mark this line off as yellow. It's today's pre-market high. Okay, so if it gets back up and above this level and starts holding, you can anticipate it to make a little run here, but I highly doubt 18 would go higher. As you can see evident today, nobody wants to buy above the 18. The stock is very overextended, right? So 1740 definitely a level. And then we have 1720. 1720 is a level. Basically, it's because of today's opening. Okay, as you can see, let me zoom in here. 1720, when it came down hard today, this is where it bounced and where the volume and buying start coming in, right? Pre-market, it held a little bit too, right? So we had a buyer there, but as you can see, the buyer is no longer there because we're right under it now. Right here, looking at this 5-minute chart, it's very evident. You can see the volume here, a lot of buying volume, okay, from this 1720 area as well as a pre-market area as well. So from 1720, the stock is 1690 right now, so expect a pop. This is resistance number 1, okay, and then this is basically the 3 levels of resistance I have. As far as support goes, 1675, I want to watch this. If it comes down tomorrow and it starts holding, I'll wait. It could be a long. I mean, you can take a quick long scalp back up to around the 1750s level, but then I personally want to see it snap through and retest and fail, right? We have large buyers here. There is a secret buyer here, as this is basically the first price of pre-market, 1675. Okay, and then when it tested, it bounced again, and then today when it sold off, this is where it reclaimed and made a run for it at the end of the day. So definitely have to watch out for this 1675 level. Let's see, right there. Okay, so very key support area. So I want to see the support snap hard and stay under. Perhaps even, yeah, stay under this and then short, anticipating the breakdown of 1650, another level on the support side. So quite key support levels. If these all snap through, then we could be pretty golden, and there's quite the risk reward here to the 16 level. Okay, overextended in my opinion, lots of volume, So this stock is definitely in play. Looking for a day two continuation sell off. Okay, maybe a pop and drop, or if it gaps down and stays under. Either way, this is a prime short in my opinion. That's basically it from a watch list. I hope you guys enjoy what you watch. Make sure you hit the like button. As you can hear, I'm sniffling a little bit. I'm sick from last night. That's why I didn't make a watch list. And I'll see you guys all bright and early tomorrow morning. Thanks for watching. Ciao.